Hello, and welcome to yet another helper video. Let's see if this helps you. I hope that it does. This is about Unit 2, Lesson 4, Fruit Lab. And the whole idea is how do you create equivalent ratios? So what weighs the same? Well, let's try just singular objects. Let's try a circle weighs the same as a square. So that means that one circle is the same weight as one square. Well, if that's true, then wouldn't it also be the case that 3 circles would weigh the same as 3 squares? That seems reasonable because each of this weighs the same as that, this weighs the same as that, and this weighs the same as that. So it seems reasonable to me that any amounts, as long as this number is the same as this number, then they would still weigh the same amount. So if I did 23 circles, that should weigh the same as 23 squares. Since each one circle weighs as much as one square, then it should equal out if there are 23 on one side and 23 on the other. Okay, so that's the concept. Everyone get the idea? But not everything weighs the same as each other. What if it takes multiples to get the same amount? Like, let's say I started with 6 triangles. And I put on the other side 4 stars. And I found out that they were balanced. Therefore, I know that 6 triangles is the same as 4 stars. Well, couldn't I cut that in half and change it into 3 triangles and 2 stars? Wouldn't that weigh the same amount as each other? Because what I've done is I've taken it into 3 triangles equals 2 stars, and 3 triangles equals 2 stars. If those two add up, they get the same amount as that. Well, isn't that just dividing? Dividing in half? So would it work if we multiplied? Well, let me draw a picture first. So I'm going to start with the 3 triangles is the same as 2 stars, and then I'm going to draw another set of triangles, 3 of them, and another set of stars, 2 of them, and another set of triangles, 3 of them, and another set of stars, 2 of them. Well, I know that this will be equal to that, this will be equal to that, and this will be equal to that. So, will both sides be equal? Yes, because everything equals everything else out. So that would be 9 triangles to 2 stars. Would that work no matter what I multiplied by? Let's try something a bit more ambitious. So we're going to start with the same thing, 3 triangles and 2 stars, which is the same as 6 triangles and 4 stars. And let's multiply it by, 40. 6 times 40 is 240 triangles. 4 times 40 is 160 stars. Would they be equal amounts? Yes, because imagine this being split up into groups and this being split up into groups, and we'd have the same numbers of groups, and every group will be equal, so therefore the whole set of groups would be equal. Does that make sense? So, how do you get equivalent ratios? You multiply or divide both sides by the same amount. And as long as you do that, Your two sides will still be equal to each other in weight. All right, I hope that's helpful. Please ask your teacher if you have any questions.